everyone. Welcome to today's Career Coffee Chat. Today we have a special guest, Juliet. She's a career coach at Humber. And welcome, Juliet. Thank you for joining us today. I'm really happy to have you on. Juliet is a career coach at Humber, and she works with students and alumni to help them with their career development and job search. So we'll just be going into what CAS is, which is Career Advancement Services, what kind of services that they offer, and just a little bit more about how you can be involved with that. So thanks, Juliet. Maybe you can tell us a little bit about yourself and how long you've been with Humber, everything like that.
Sure. Well, I'll give you a little bit of background before Humber. So I have over 15 years experience providing career advising, coaching, job development, training, and employment to a variety of different individuals. So students, adults, mature adults, and internationally trained professionals. I've also managed a variety of programs in PL region where I provide leadership to the programs to ensure that the outcomes are met, and that's again to students, newcomers, women, adults, alumni, mature adults. And I also provide leadership and manage and coordinate adult courses at the PL District School Board for a while. And in the last 4 years, I've been with Humber as a CAS coach. And like Sarah said, providing career advising, employment, job coaching, job searching, resume, cover letter critiques, mock interviews, etc., to ensure that they're ready for the job market and that they will be successful in an interview.
That's awesome. It sounds like you have a very broad range of experience and you work with so many different groups of people, from women to students. So you have a very good background knowledge in the area, so that's awesome. You can tell us a little bit more about what CAS is and what kind of services that you guys offer to Humber students and alumni.
So CAS stands for CAS, Career Advancement Services, and originally it was just for alumni, so people who have graduated from Humber, but I know in the last couple of years they opened it to recent graduates as well as full-time students and newcomers as well, to assist individuals with whatever issues or concerns they may have in terms of even their full-time studies. And if it is something for full-time studies and it's a full-time students, then we would refer them to the career advising a career advisement center where there's individual career advisors for each faculty. So we'd make sure that they get the right information and that they were attached to those individuals. And with the others, it's just providing the same types of services, career planning. If somebody has been in a job for a while and they want to do a career change, then that's something that we take them through and give them some guidance on. So I just mentioned some of the services, and the services that we do offer. Other ones are interest and skills assessment, one-on-one coaching. We identify career goals for them, and we also try to help them with customizing an educational plan if necessary, and provide them with a variety of occupational information that they need for their job search. Some of the assessment tools that we use is career cruising, focus, type focus, and choice planners.
Awesome. Yeah, all really good. One thing I wanted to ask also was, you kind of mentioned before that students and alumni can use the service. So it's up to 2 years after alumni graduate?
Oh, no, it's beyond the 2 years. We've seen alumni who've graduated 10 years ago, and they're tired of doing the same thing. They are not sure if should we go back and take a program, or they just don't know what to do. So we would basically listen to what they are saying. How do they want to go back to school? Is it on a part-time basis through continuing ed? Is it full-time? Do they have a family that they're still supporting? Those types of things. And just to help them transition, if they wanted to transition into something else, to give them some advice and feedback in terms of what they're able to do.
Yeah.
Sometimes when they hear, they would decide that, okay, I'm just going to take one course at a time and continue ed, with something else that they were interested in. It's open from 5 to 8 p.m.
5 to 8, and is it every day?
No, the services are different. The Lakeshore campus, I believe, it's on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and for the North campus, it's Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursday evenings. Timing are the same from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Perfect. Yeah, like I said, I think
Mhm.
just because people get busy or they have families, mature students who have
Yes.
families, it's good that they can access the services in the evening. So that's awesome. Do you have any like frequently asked questions that students and alumni come in with?
All the time, we get people wanting us to tell them, this is my background, and I want to take a program. Tell me which program to take.
Yeah.
You tell me, especially from the newcomers or the international trained professionals. They want you to tell them, this is the program for you. This is the one that you should take. And we can't really do that. So in that case, what we will do is maybe just probe in a little bit more to find out what are their interests, or give them one of the assessment tools to do. And then once they've done it, then to come back, book another appointment so we can go through it and, fan through what the results are, and then they can make an informed decision based on that, as well as their interests.
Yeah, that's very
Mhm.
true. It's important to kind of work with the coach to, see what your interests are and not expect someone to make a decision for you. It has to be from you and an informed decision, like you said, which is great because you have the tools and the information to provide the students with to help them make that decision. So,
Exactly. Yeah, but we give them choices, and that's what I say. Here we have choices. What you could even do would give them labor market research information, some sites to say, okay, go and do some research and find out what are the growing trends, what areas are growing, and you want to look at it from a 5 to 10 years just to see. So you don't want to spend your money and do a 4-year program and then find out that you're not going to be able to find work in that field. Yeah.
it's important to look at both. It's like
Yeah.
to look at what's practical, but you also have to follow what you are interested in at the same time. So I think it's all about finding that balance,
Exactly.
going from there. But speaking of growing trends, do you know of any trends right now that are growing, or any insights that you would give to students who might be wondering what field that they should go into or switching career paths?
It all depends. With this pandemic, there is lots of areas that are growing. The healthcare is booming, as you know. So that's a field. If somebody's interested in healthcare, then definitely that's what, an area to get into. A lot of folks are working from home these days. I'm working from home. The college, as you know, we're working from home as well. So
Yeah.
depends. My husband, he still goes out because he's an essential service. So again, it all depends on what's happening in the market, and that's what we would tell them. So healthcare is just one example. Another example, of course, is my husband, he does electrical. So of course, every household needs electricity. So that's another area definitely that needs, and it will switch later on because the temperature is changing to getting colder. So they're going to switch into heat. Yeah.
Yes.
HVAC is always a good thing to get into with the seasons.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Um, Also wanted to ask if students and alumni do want to book an appointment with you, how would they go about doing that?
They would book it online. They just go to the website, career advancement, go to Humber College, and then the next link would be career advancement services, and they could book something online.
Perfect. And I'll provide that information in the bio of this video as well for anyone who's interested with how you can book the appointment with Juliet or another career coach.
Exactly. And one of the other things that I want to mention that we do offer as well is career management workshops.
Okay.
So the things that we talk about with our clients, so we do effective resume and cover letter writing. That's one of the workshops. How to job search, so job search strategies workshop, and of course effective interviewing, so mastering the art of interviewing. And we also have LinkedIn. So those are 4 workshops that we do offer throughout the fall, the winter sessions. So, if people are interested in attending the workshops, especially now it's virtual, so you can stay in your home and attend the workshops. That's something else that they could book as well online. if they
Yeah.
would like to attend the workshops.
Yeah, that's a great point. It's nice and accessible now, like you said, with everything being online, because it's more easily available to students
Exactly.
between
Exactly.
places. If you want to get some tips on LinkedIn or job search, it's all there for you. So I'll also include that link with the workshops in the bio too.
Exactly. So our services are great. It's growing, and especially now, it's unfortunate for the pandemic, but fortunate for individuals who would like to access our services. It's much easier because we get clients from all over, as far as Scarborough. They would usually come into Humber in the evenings because they're working or something. So this way we could do it, by phone or do it virtually. If they wanted to do this, then that's something that we definitely would be able to offer.
That's awesome. Good.
Mhm.
That it's so accessible for students and alumni. So that's great.
Exactly.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for coming on today. I really appreciate you sharing your knowledge and telling us more about CAS and how students and alumni can get involved. So thank you, Juliet.
Oh, thank you for having me, Sarah. I really appreciate it.
No problem. All right. Have a great night and
You
hope
as well.
it's helpful. All right.
Okay. All right. You take care. Bye for now.